Hey everybody, welcome to Cooking with James. I am your host James. Today, another simple and delicious cook. We are going to be doing chicken enchiladas, or actually chicken enchilada casserole in the Ninja Speedi. So I'm going to take you through the whole process. We're going to, one, cook the chicken breast perfect and then shred the chicken. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Then we'll build the casserole and we'll get it cooked. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so I just want to show you exactly what we're using. Okay, very, very simple. So here I just got some cheese, actually cheddar cheese and Monterey Jack, so about 8 ounces or so of that. We're actually using some original taco seasoning. You can season it yourself, get some fajita seasoning, whatever kind of seasoning you like. This is just really easy. I got some chicken broth here. We're going to be using 1.5 cups of chicken broth. If you don't have chicken broth, don't worry about it, just use water. I'll show you what that's for. And then here we got the green chili enchilada sauce. I do like Las Palmas. I do like La Victoria. There's other ones out there as well. You can use green, whatever you like. Or if you want to use red, go ahead and use red. We've got some corn tortillas here. These are white corn tortillas. Yellow, white. To me, they're pretty much the same, but that's what we got here. And then we've got 2 chicken breasts, just shy of 2 pounds, so they're about 1 pound each, so like 1.9 pounds is what it is. So that is all the ingredients that you're going to need for this. What we're going to do now is go to the Ninja, get this chicken cooked, and so we can actually shred it. So let's go to the Ninja. All right, so now we are at the Ninja. We're going to go ahead and open this thing up. And if you have the little tray inside, take that thing out. All we're using is just the roaster pan, or drip pan, whatever you want to call it. So first thing we're going to do is we have our 1.5 cups of chicken broth. All right, stick that in there. And then we want to add our taco seasoning, or if you want to make your own, I do that too. Cumin, garlic powder, onion powder, chili powder, whatever. So if you want to, it's just easier for the packet. So add that in there, and then just go ahead and stir it up. Just get it all in there. That is looking good. Now add your chicken breast. Both of your chicken breasts right on the bottom there. Take a look, easy peasy, got those in there. Now let's shut the lid here. Now we're going to turn it on. We want to be, over here on the rapid cook side. And we're going to go down to the steam and crisp function. Our temperature is going to be 325. And we're gonna set the time for 15 minutes. Hit start. This will just take a couple of minutes to preheat, and then we'll check the chicken. All right, guys, so we are counting down from the 15 minutes. We've got 5 seconds left. I'm gonna go ahead and open this thing up, and here we go, 0, and it's done. Open this slowly. Let's see if the steam don't get on the lens. Yes, all right. So now you always want to cook to temperature, not time. So I got a thermometer here. And we are going to, first let those look good. And then take a temperature. You want your chicken done at 165. So 167, 171, that's good for me. That is great, actually. 171 there. Okay, these are perfect to shred. So I'm going to take these out, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to shred them. See you in a minute. All right, so we got our chicken out. Nice and juicy, perfect breasts. Now, to shred them, you can do different things. You can use a blender, a mixer, something like that if you want. I'm just going to show you kind of, I guess, the old school method. I got 2 forks here. Let's go ahead and grab one of these. And I'm not going to do all these. I'll just kind of show you what to do. Go ahead and stab it, and then we're just going to just use your fork here to go ahead and shred the chicken. That smells amazing. All right. Yes. Look at that. Nice, perfectly shredded chicken. So, nice and shredded. Now I'm going to finish these off camera and take it to the next step. Alright, so now we have all of our chicken shredded perfectly. Now remember the chicken broth and the mix that we put in. The Ninja's cooled down by now, but you want to make sure it's, you know, not hot anymore, which it's not. So I got the pan here with all the drippings in it, which is the seasoning, all that stuff. I've got a little spoon right here, and I'm going to dump all of this in here. Oh yeah, that smells amazing. Actually, let me get more of that sauce in there. All right. Back. And then I got a half cup measurement. I've got our green sauce here. What I like to do is actually add a little bit of that to the meat as well. But don't worry, we are going to be adding more. So just to start, I can tell you what, it already smells amazing. And then just mix it all around. Get it all, oh, that enchilada sauce smells so good. My mouth is watering, I can't wait. And then just make sure to get everything incorporated. I'm going to mix it a little more off camera. And now we're going to go ahead and build our casserole. See you in a minute. Okay, so let's go ahead and build this too. So now we're doing top view because I got to show you what's going on. So I've got the Ninja Speedy insert. I just took it out. It's easier to build it this way. Just for camera purposes, you could build it in the Ninja. So the first thing we're going to do, we got our sauce here. And got a cup, so we're going to start with a half a cup of this on the bottom, and actually just a little bit more than that. So about 3/4 of a cup of that sauce on the bottom. That smells so good, so good. Now we've got our tortillas here. Okay, I've got 12 tortillas. Put them in right on the bottom, right next to each other. 4 just like that. All right, so the next step is we have our chicken. And this chicken is good enough to eat right now, just good, delicious. All right, we're gonna go with a nice serving of chicken. And we are gonna spread that chicken around. And then obviously, you know, add however much chicken, you know what? Excuse me, but I'm using my hands. If you don't want to, don't worry about it. It's just easier for me. And this is for me, so. So add that in there. And now, with my other hand, go in with some cheese. Yes, cover that thing in cheese. Absolutely. And then on top of that, we're going to go in with a little bit more of the green sauce, just to kind of cover it. And remember, the chicken already has some green sauce on it. So just kind of get that over the edges that don't have it, and so that's looking great. Now we're going to go in with 4 more tortillas in the same placement as the other one. So 4 there, and we're going to do our chicken. This is going to be a super duper chicken enchilada casserole. Oh, this is one of my favorites, and it's really easy to make. Now, if you already have chicken or beef or something already pre-made, you can obviously skip the first step, which is, you know, making the chicken. But if you don't, I just wanted to show you guys how to do that as well. And a little more chicken in there. Take my other hand and smother that thing in cheese. Oh, this is going to be so good. I can't wait. Give it some cheese all over the place. A little bit more sauce on top of that, just to kind of cover the edges and get it all over. Great. Looks good. Now I've got the big can of the green sauce. So you want to make sure to get the big can because you will be using all of it. All right, got that everywhere. And then for the final step here is the tortillas on top. And this is actually going to bake out really good. And then with the rest of this, just go in with the rest of the sauce that you have Now here, you're gonna want to use maybe a spatula or something like that, because you wanna get it all over. Actually, might not need a spatula, but I got one. There we go. Just get the sauce over all the tortillas and everything. So from here, we are good to go. We're gonna go to the Ninja and cook this. Now, we are gonna be adding some more cheese, but that'll be towards the end. So this thing is ready to go. We'll meet you at the Ninja. All right, so we're back at the Ninja. Open the top up, and just to show you real quick, obviously we have nothing in there because we took that insert out to build the casserole, which here it is. Just put it in any way is fine. It fits in any direction. And there's our casserole. Close the top. Turn the power on here, and we do want to be over on the rapid cook side. We're going to go down to the next one, which is steam and bake. All right, and then we're gonna leave it at 325. Our time will be 35 minutes. We'll hit start. This will take maybe 15 minutes or so to preheat. That's fine, because while it's preheating, it's cooking, and we'll be back. All right, so we got 10 minutes, counting down to 10 minutes left, so that means it's been there for 25 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and open the top at that 10-minute mark, and take a look. Get the steam away from the camera. Get the steam away and take a look. And got a little bit crispy on top. Those are delicious. Now from here, final step, go in with that cheese. Yes. Top it all with some more cheese. Get all the corners. Get everything, because you want some cheese on top of that. Cheese, please. Oh yeah, a little over here too. Amazing. Delicious. All right. So we got it covered with cheese. Final step. Close it up. Now we're just gonna melt the cheese. Probably give it 3 to 5 minutes. Honestly, I'll probably check it in 3 to see where we're at, but we'll be right back. Okay, it's just been an additional little over 3 minutes, so about 3 minutes, and we'll just give it to 3 minutes and 30 seconds additional from when we just checked it. And open this thing up. Steam away from the camera, hopefully. Yeah. And, oh, yeah. Perfect. Now that don't look good, I don't know what does. All right, I'm going to take some of this out, and we are gonna try it. See you in a minute. All right, so here is what we ended up with. The casserole, it's smothered in cheese. It's got the tortillas, the everything in it. Just layers of chicken and all. So take a bite. I've only cooked this one other time, and yeah, it was amazing. That's why I decided to do a video on it. But yum. Oh, it's still really hot. So that is absolutely amazing. You will not go wrong with this recipe for sure. So good. Don't go anywhere. I'll meet you up top. All right, we are finished with the cook, and I gotta say, 2 thumbs up. This is amazing. Now, obviously, if you have some ground meat or whatever you want to cook, you can skip the first step and then just go ahead and make the casserole. But I wanted to show you how to make the chicken as well. And another tip, if you'd like to do, it doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't really make a difference, but you can fry your tortillas first. It doesn't really make a big difference in the casserole as well. But yeah, it turned out absolutely amazing. You have to try this. And actually, today's Friday, we've got 2 days. So Super Bowl Sunday actually is coming up. If you make this for Super Bowl, I guarantee it'll be gone for sure. But anyway, that's how you make chicken enchilada casserole in the Ninja Speedi. If you are new to my channel, please think about subscribing. If you like the content, make sure to give a thumbs up, drop an awesome comment. With that being said, we'll catch you on the next cook. Thanks for watching.